that would help him emerge as a true scholar. It was explained once that there are certain actions that must be taken without fear of evoking jealousy. Certain children need more attention, more care, more encouragement. You must do what is correct in certain circumstances and hope that other siblings will understand. Yaakov's grandchildren all lived under his tutelage in relative security of a traditional society. There were scores of cousins, uncles, aunts, whose presence lent an atmosphere of ancestral observance. Yosef's children were, unfortunately, raised in a society wrought with idolatry. Their only link to tradition was the steadfast memories that Yosef brought with him to his sojourn. Thus, Yosef's children needed a special blessing. Yaakov Avinu also understood that in Yosef's family there was a difference in the children. Menashe, the firstborn and thus named as grace to Hashem, who allowed Yosef to forget the terrible hardship he endured both in Egypt and his father's household. Ephraim, on the other hand, is so named as a recognition to Yosef's prosperity in a difficult land. Menashe represents the memories of the old world. As long as there is an attachment to that world, perhaps there is less need for the blessing of a sage. But if the child represents the prosperity of the new country, it is very likely that he may cast off his heritage and seek a totally new culture and inheritance. That child needs special warmth and blessing before any other child. There are times when conventional protocol is out of place. When dealing with special needs, special conduct must overrule the norm. One must weigh the needs of the individual and the reaction of the others. The proper decision will benefit both.
We continue with the Kaddish and its readings. Life is finite. Like a candle, it burns and it glows and it is radiant with warmth and beauty. And then it fades, its substance is consumed, and it is no more. In light we see, in light we are seen. The flames dance and our lives are full. But as night follows day, the candle of our life burns down the gutters. There's an end to the flames. We see no more and are no more seen. Yet we do not despair, for we are more than a memory slowly fading into the darkness. With our lives, we give life. Something of us can never die. We move in the eternal cycle of darkness and death, of light and life. However brief may be our time on earth, O God, you endow our fleeting days with abiding worth. We now recall the loved ones whom death has recently taken from us. We remember Eleanor Tesser, Jack Clark, Geraldine Gaynor, Annette Posner, Frida Beckman, and Gilda Weisenberg. We also remember Naomi Bass-Pincus Fisher, Nathan Math, Rosalind Maltas, Ida Lechter, Albert Abraham Pincus, Manuel Kane, Samuel Shapiro, and Malka Silverman. Please rise for the mourner's Kaddish. Is there one more name? Tester Bergman. Thank you.
If there are any loved ones you would like to remember now, please state their name.
Samuel Boas.
Sylvie Vandermolen, Karl Marx.
Please join me for the mourner's Kaddish.
Yitkadal v'yitkadash shemei Rabbah, v'yamah divrah v'rutei v'yamlik malchutei, v'chayekon v'yomekon v'chayei v'kol beit Yisrael, v'avraham v'zman kori v'yamru amen, yehei shemei Rabbah v'korach l'gol v'me'amayah, yitbarach v'yishtabach v'yikbar v'yikramam v'yinaseh, v'yizadar v'yizaleh v'yizalal shemei v'kudashah v'yikhu, Elam mikol birchata v'shirata, tushbechata v'neframata, da'amiran de'oma v'hiru, amen. Yehei shmono rabbonik shema
send peace to all who mourn and comfort to all who are bereaved, as together we say.
Amen.
You may be seated. We conclude with the double walk. It is on page 156. Yeah, all right. What version do you want to do? What version do you want? We have from Cricket Williams. Famous Vice President.
Handed the throne.
Infamous. Well, Shabbat Shalom. Guys, I'm not worthy. Guys are just great. Just great, really. A TBS wave for you guys. Where's that?
She is there. They were wonderful.
Fantastic.
They were
And inspiring is Adam. Thank you, Adam, too. Shabbat Shalom. This was a great service. I gotta tell you, the high point of the week for me was when I looked at Jake and said, I think you might want to help lead a service. And he says, yeah, I'm in. And the same lack of hesitation took place with each and every one of them. So it was just like instantaneous, yeah, okay, I can do it, we're in. So, thank you, Canto and Stetner, for training them like that. Great job. And David, thank you for getting them prepared. And thank you, guys. I wanted to make an announcement about the concert. If you haven't bought your tickets, Karen, how many tickets did we sell today, Karen?
Today we sold, I didn't count them, but maybe 10, 15.
No, 30.
30 tickets?
Yeah.
Oh.
33
It's because
sold.
33, Dan knows.
Plus us.
We sold 33 tickets today, but we have a lot of seats to sell. It's going to be a fantastic Motown concert. The lead singer from the Temptations, former lead singer from the Temptations, is leading this 9-piece band. If you haven't heard about the concert, then see me after services and I'll tell you all about it. But we really need sponsors. And sponsors, you get to sit up front, and we thank you so much. And I think Joel got Alpine Jaguar. That was today's newest announcement. We need sponsors. We need to fill up that auditorium. It's a 750-seat auditorium, so we're maybe halfway there, but we need a lot of help. So please help us out with that. And Any other announcements? No, we're going to have services in 2 weeks, and we'll let you know who's leaving. Thank you so much. Shabbat
They're
shalom.
not gonna leave.
You want the man?
Let's hurry on in, I hear there's no name.
Put them on the payroll.
Right? Tell me about it, they're awesome.
I'll take your book.
That's usually my job.
No, I'll make it.